In this video, I want to talk about list view, form view, and layout parts in FileMaker. Why? Because if you want to build a layout to search through records easily, or if you want to create a business report to help you make better decisions, you will need to understand layout parts and how to use it to build a list layout. I'm gonna explain 3 things. 1. What is list view and form view? 2. What is layout part? And 3. How layout part interacts differently with list view and form view. Let's start with 1. At its core, list layout is about showing multiple records at the same time, and form layout is about showing one record at a time. If you look around closely, list and form layout are everywhere in our world. For example, the very YouTube you're looking at right now uses a combination of list and form style layout. Let's say you're typing something and searching something on YouTube. It will usually returns to you with a list of video results that is relevant to your search term. And in here, each video is a record, and the list is showing multiple records so that you can pick the video that you want to watch. And when you make the decision and click into one of the videos, you're now in a form view layout that is showing all the details of the video that you just picked. And in the form view layout, you're usually given more options to do different things inside it, such as looking into the description of the video, pausing and playing the video, reviewing the comments, and even subscribing to the channel that uploads quality FileMaker content. Anyways, if we go back to FileMaker and create a new file, and then go to the first layout being created, you can easily change the view type by clicking onto these buttons on the status toolbar. And that leads us to the next thing, the layout parts. If we go into layout mode, you'll see these little box thing on the left of your layout. And each of these boxes is actually a layout part. Layout parts represent different sections of your layout. The 3 most common type of layout parts that you'll be using in your FileMaker journey are the header, the footer, and the body. Layout parts are like containers. When you put things into the layout part, it will appear when you use the layout in browse mode. But on the other hand, if you place it outside the layout part, it will not be visible. And then you might have the question, why do I need 3 different layout parts when I can just have one big layout part and put everything inside it? And that's because there are many other types of layout part in FileMaker, such as subsummary, top navigation, trailing grand total, and all of these different parts have their own special interaction when you're using a database. And that would bring us to the 3rd point, how the body layout parts interact with list view and form view. Now, the body part is just this middle area in the layout, but the cool thing about it is that the body part changes its behavior depending on if you're using it on the list view or form view. Normally, for header and footer, it will always only show once no matter what view you're in. But for the body part, it's a little bit different. In the form view, body part will show itself only once, just like the header and the footer. But in the list view, body part will show itself multiple times depending on how many records are there. Using my Picasso level painting skill, I created a very simple header, body, footer layout in FileMaker. Then I go into browse mode, switched it to form view. You can see right at the start that it already has a head, a body, and a feet in here. I went on to the toolbar at the top and tried to create 10 new records. And as you can see, nothing really happened. It's still only showing a head, a body, and feet. Moving on, let's try using list view this time. I go and deleted all the records that I just created. And this time, I'll switch the layout to list view and let's see the difference. Right away, you can already see that there are no body in there, only the head and the feet. So I try to create 10 more records again, and you can see the difference this time that the body part is duplicating itself every time a new record is created. What is happening is that each body layout part is a record, and when we're in form view, it will only show one record at a time. And in list view, we can show multiple records at the same time. So therefore, you can see you're able to create multiple bodies for this human. Let's push this one step further and use some actual data. I created 3 fields in the database and then imported a set of sample records from an Excel and placed the field into our body layout part. I go into browse mode and click form view. You can see on the top left there that I have 10 records in total. And right now, it's only showing one record at a time. But I can switch between records with the navigation button on the top here by clicking the arrow. And then I click onto the list view. You can now see that all 10 records are now showing at the same time. There you have it, a quick experiment to show you how layout parts works. To recap, we talked about what is list view and form view. We discussed some basics about how layout part works. And then we did a small experiment exploring how the body layout part interacts differently with list view and form view. All under 6 minutes. Hey, what's up everyone? I got 3 quick announcements. Number 1, we made it to 1,300 and I haven't even uploaded in 10 or so months, but big thank you for all your kind words and support. And yeah, it's just something I never imagined would be happening. I thought maybe I'll get 100 subscribers or something, but 1,000, wow, crazy. Number 2, you might already realize that the content this time is a little bit different from the ones that I made before, and that's because I really want to try something new and try to boil down some complex concept into a more simplified and animated kind of explainer video. Let me know if you like it. I really want your feedback. If it's too fast, too slow, you like it, you don't like it, thumbs up, thumbs down, and yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. And number 3, 2 words, Facebook group, live Q&A session. Well, that's actually 5 words, but if you're interested, just go to the link in the description down below, and if there are enough people joining the group and there are enough interest, then you will make this into a reality. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.